Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be like an empties video. These are my empties for the year, so I'm going to go through everything and do kind of like mini reviews. I don't think I've got through as much makeup as I would have liked to this year because we've spent like a lot of time at home and in lockdown. I've been wearing a lot less makeup, so like some of the things I wanted to get through I haven't. So yeah, I think this is like less than a normal year, but hopefully like things are going to get better for next year, and I'm going to do this like again for next year, so hopefully I'll have got through some more products. So yeah, let's get into it. So I want to start off first with a few expired products. So these I just threw into my like kind of, I want to say it's like a bin, but it's not, it's a bag. I threw these in there anyway and I thought I would just like talk about them. So I have this Flomar, it's the High Performance Volume Mascara. So I think Flomar is a Turkish brand, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was like a rotating mascara and it had a little battery in. You press this little button and then like it like, you know, moved around. So like it was supposed to be really cool, but obviously like the battery ran out before I could use it. And then I just tried to use it as a normal mascara and it had all dried up, and I hadn't even opened it and it had all dried up, so that was a bit weird that. The next product is the Nip and Fab Green Mango Primer Essence. So I bought like quite a few of these, they were on sale, but then I like opened it one day and it just smelled really funky. So I don't know like if it's the ingredients in the back of it. The ingredients are like not on the back of this. So yeah, maybe the ingredients just go off really quick. It does have 6 months on the back of this, so if you've got this product I would use it really quick because mine smelled really weird. And the next product, I use this so much in like 2020. It's settled a bit funny as well, but I used most of this. I would say maybe there's about 40% left. This is the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. So this is like an eye base. It was in the shade Halo. I use this all the time and it just went weird. And I remember it ruining one of my looks on camera. I don't know if it went watery or something like that, but yeah, it ruined my look and it just went off. I can't actually see like the date on the back of this, like how long you're supposed to use it in, but yeah, that's another one to keep an eye on. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it in categories. So I got through 4 powders this year. So I used the Revolution Bacon Blot. That's actually a really good powder. It's only £5. I use it in the shade Translucent, and it's not white, it's just kind of a, you know, a light shade in colour. And yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I would rebuy that. I used the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Pressed Powder, and it was alright, but it was more expensive than the Bacon Blot, so I wouldn't pay like, oh, I've got my hair stuck in everything, I wouldn't pay the difference from like that to that for this one when you can just get this and it's cheap and it'll do the same thing. I have the Technic Vitamin C powder. Now this had one of them really weird nettings in it, and I ended up like taking it out and just using it as like a little tub. It was alright, it was nothing special. And I have the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I use mine in the shade Soft Light. These are $1 off Shop Miss A's website and they are really good, so I have 2 backups of this now. So I got through 3 concealers in 2020. I used a Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. I think this one's from QVC because I think they're like numbered if they're from Tarte's website. But yeah, I really love this concealer. I have backups of it. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. It was alright for like a cheap concealer, but I wouldn't repurchase it. And then I have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. I think I remember this one being quite light on me, but I do love the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I have bought a replacement for this. Okay, so on to foundations now. So I have the My Perfect Colour by Primark, and this is in the shade Cool Sands, which is kind of like more of like a summer colour for me. This is amazing, this foundation, really love it, will repurchase it at some point. I have the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. If you can get this like on sale at Beauty Bay, it is really full coverage. It's a really good foundation. I'm in the shade Warm Ivory, but I think I could have gone a shade lighter with this one. I have one of the minis in the YSL All Hours foundation. This was like a really good foundation. Just not sure whether I would pay for the full size because it's quite expensive. I have a Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. Again, same nice foundation but quite expensive, so probably wouldn't buy it. And I have the Inglot HD Perfect Cover Up Mini Foundation. This is in the shade 79, and I think this one was the lighter shade. It was a really good coverage foundation, but again, not sure whether I would repurchase it. It was alright, but I have better foundations for cheaper. I have one setting spray that I went through, and that's the Milani Make It Last. This is like a small version as well, so this is 35ml. Yeah, nice setting spray. I don't tend to go through setting spray a lot because usually to set my makeup I'll use powder, but yeah, I do need to remember to use setting spray because I have loads I need to go through. Okay, primers. So I have the Fenty Beauty, I think this is this is the Pro Filter True Matte Mattifying Powder, and I really like this primer. It goes on, it's really like a soft, like, it feels really nice. It doesn't feel like, it's not a silicone primer, so it goes on the skin really nice. Yeah, and it looks really lovely. I have got two of the miniature ones as backups, so I have already repurchased it. I have the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It was alright, but I don't think the sample was enough for me to form like an opinion on it. And I have the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is like a good all-rounder primer. I have loads of these hanging around. I do like to use these for my foundation videos because they don't do anything drastic to my skin. So we're on to mascaras now. So this was actually a sample of the Huda mascara, whatever it was called. I got it like free with an order in like this weird packaging. Yeah, it was alright. Probably wouldn't repurchase it, but wouldn't purchase the full size. The free sample was good though. I have the AOA Studio Fat Lash. This cost like $1. It was alright. It wasn't like my favourite. I have the Primark False Lash Queen that looks like the Better Than Sex packaging. Yeah, this was a good one if you can get, you know, if you can get this still in Primark. I'm not sure if you can. I'm assuming you will be able to, but that was like a good cheap mascara. Can you tell that I don't really buy expensive mascaras? I have this Waterproof Natural Collection mascara. Now I have repurchased this. I don't know, this mascara was really wet and for some reason I just really liked it. And I know like a lot of people don't like that, but I really enjoyed it and I felt like my lashes got really voluminous with it. But I know some people don't like that kind of wet mascara and they prefer a dry mascara. I don't like dry mascaras. Then I did have two of the mini full fat lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. Oh no, I have a full fat lashes and I have a legendary lashes. I thought they were the same. With Charlotte Tilbury's lashes, I always feel like, or with their mascaras, not their lashes, they go on really nice, but then like throughout the day, the mascara will kind of transfer like under my lower lashes, like, and I have like a, you know, like a little cast under here of all black that's dropped. So for that reason I won't buy a Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I got two liquid liners this year. I got the Revolution, what's this one called? There's like literally nothing on the packaging, but it was like £5. This one, I think it still has product left in it, but I've had it too long to still use it, so it, you know, it was very good and long lasting. Do quite like it. And I have the Nip and Fab eyeliner. This one was alright. I feel like it was a bit chunky, this one. Yeah, so the tip on this was quite thick. I like a quite precise liner, so it was alright. It did the job. I wouldn't repurchase it. So the last thing we are on to is brows. Now I did get through a few brow things. So this one actually expired. This one just dried up. So this is the Brow Girl by Tonya Crooks. the Insta tint. So this is like a brow like kind of gel kind of thing. Yeah, it just dried up really quickly, so you couldn't really use it. And then I have 3 pencils here. So they're all like quite cheap ones, but this Benefit. This isn't like a full size. I feel like this one I got in like a set, quite cheap. I did like this one, but, and this is in the shade 4.5, so this is quite dark. I liked it, but obviously there are other ones that are cheaper that you can get, which I probably would just spend the money on these. So I have the Colourpop Brow Boss. I have the MUA, I think it is, yeah, MUA Brow Define, and I have the W7 Stroke of Genius. They're all quite precise, small pencils, and I like them all equally, so I think if I repurchase, it'll just be whatever's more convenient for me to buy, you know, like if I'm in Superdrug, I'll buy the MUA, if I'm putting a Colourpop order through, I'll buy that one, just whichever is easiest for me to buy, because they're all really good. So, you know, if I'm going to recommend one to you, probably just get the MUA. It's like, I think it's about £3 in Superdrug, but yeah, it all just depends on, you know, where and what you can buy really. Okay, so that was like my empties for 2020 and like little speed reviews. So I hope they were kind of like informative for you and, you know, like give you a little bit of insight on what I like and my views, and you know, it might help you if you want to thinking about buying something. I've already started like putting a little pile together of all the things I want to use in 2021. So this is like my basket currently. So I have got some Technic mascara, I have got like a little NYX spray, I've got my Huda primer, you know, a few foundations at the bottom. So yeah, that's everything I want to get through, maybe more. Hopefully we're going to be able to start wearing more makeup soon so I can get through more products, because I love using up a product and I love that, yes, you finally got to the end of it. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for 2021, to use up more products and buy less. But I say this and then I'll probably end up with a load of stuff coming in. So thanks for watching this video today. Check out my other videos that I'm going to link in the description box, and I will see you again shortly. Bye!